Signori, buonasera. Abbiamo avuto un evento fra due stream. Dobbiamo interagire graficamente con il titolo della live. Foreclose, se puoi, smanaccia all'interno delle opzioni. Ho già diviso i file. Stiamo per seguire un evento di Treehouse che presenterà una componente particolarmente superflua di Upgrade Switch 2 Edition di Mario Wonder, bellissimo videogioco, estremamente interessante lato quello che può essere lo sviluppo di un personaggio che viene ripetuto ma con idee di meccaniche originali mano a mano che prosegue il game design del medium, ma poi qualcosa che interessa molto di più per me a livello di possibile sviluppo del brand Pokémon, che sapete di sviluppi ne ha bisogno, lato ludico, Pocopia. Io sono stato sempre appassionato da piccolo, perché non ho più seguito il franchise nonostante so che ha planato verso il basso, ma sono sempre stato appassionato di Harvest Moon. Ho giocato allo sfinimento fino ai suoi strumenti d'oro Harvest Moon per Game Boy Color. E quindi vediamo dove si va a parare. Abbiamo avuto anche l'annuncio di data di lancio di Wolverine di Insomniac Games, 15 settembre. Sarà un bagno di sangue, perché posso dire una cosa che di solito viene espressa al contrario? Talvolta ci sono date che si incrociano tra videogiochi importanti, si dice, vabbè, sono target talmente diversi che non vanno a sovrascriversi. Wolverine e GTA 6 secondo me abbracciano molto lo stesso tipo di pubblico pop, Quindi mm. Scelta coraggiosa, pur vero che potrebbero essere ancora in procinto di rimandarlo, potrebbero rimandarlo loro. Cioè, siamo in un periodo storico che purtroppo da troppi anni vede lo stravolgimento di una data rispetto a un'altra senza pietà. Per una volta, peccato davvero non sia un video che esce fuori, non in diretta, perché salvo che abbia sorprese, me lo auguro, il upgrade tecnico di Mario Wonder, che è recentissimo su Switch 2, mi raddoppi il frame rate? Va bene. Mi aumenti la risoluzione? Va bene. Che altro offri? Parliamone, ma sono più interessato a Pocopia. Ho giocato
c'è
Mario...
bisogno di fare così.
Scusa, grazie di cuore Lorenzius, 80 mesi. Ho giocato poco a Mario... Ah! Scusate.
Hello, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. Today we're going to be playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Meet Up in Belleville Park. My name is Emily. I'm here today with Jose, Taryn, and Ethan, and we actually have a special guest. Ethan, will you please do the honors?
Special secret guest hiding inside of this wonderful question mark block. Yes, can I have a drum roll, please? It's the Talking Flower!
Wow. No. No.
Introductory comment from the flower.
Bowser and his buds can't get us here, right?
No, they can't. We're safe from them.
Great observation.
Talking Flower can make comments on all kinds of things, some of them very unexpected. The things that come out of this Talking Flower's mouth will surprise you. He can talk about things like time and the temperature in the room and stuff like that. And he also speaks 11 languages, which is just a lot.
That's a lot.
It's wild.
Yeah. And also Talking Flower will talk intermittently on its own. But just keep in mind that, like, for the purposes of demonstration today, we're actually going to ask him to pipe down just a little bit.
Yeah, so why don't we do that now, and then we'll get into the gameplay.
I'll keep quiet for a while.
Thank you, Talking Flower.
I am Demetrius, and I'm joined here with Teresa.
Hi, everyone.
Lindsay.
Hey, yeah.
And Kevin.
Hey.
And today we're going to be playing Pokemon Pokopia, a game exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 system, coming out March 5th. So we have a lot of good
Allora, 5 marzo, Pocopia. Presentazione annunciata a mid serata perché ero inconsapevole ci fosse, quindi mea culpa. La stiamo seguendo in diretta.
It
has two components that we're going to touch in our little segment today.
Yep.
So we're going to start with the single player area. So this is where everybody will start with at the beginning of the game. And as you can see right now, the world is pretty barren. It's kind of dry. There's some greenery, and that's because we've already played a little bit and advanced into the story. Yeah. But the story starts off where you show up in this area or this world, which is pretty desolate. It used to be populated with Pokemon and humans, but they've all disappeared. And so as you're rebuilding this world, the Pokemon will start showing
Come dicevo,
up.
sono
So,
particolarmente
as you can
appassionato
see,
nei miei ricordi di infanzia,
Charmander's
quantomeno,
here,
a giochi come Harvest Moon,
and
e
swirl
quindi
around.
In the background.
Hiding behind that.
sono curioso.
Don't be
Per carità, non ho mai giocato a Animal
Oh,
Crossing
Larry.
né il declino di Harvest Moon, però...
And as you start the story, the first
Ah, per fortuna che è la stream, se era il gioco che andava a scatti.
Pokemon that you'll encounter is Professor Tangrowth. They are essential and a guiding star to the player because they will give you tips on and instruction, not instruction, but more like guidance on whether you're lost, you don't know what to do next, or if you have a question about a certain
Che
something. So
carino.
super helpful.
Yeah, they're
Con
very, very
il punto
helpful.
interrogativo.
And as you start through the story too, you'll also be customizing your Ditto character. So we'll go through the menu of what that looks like. But as you can see, I try to customize my character as close to me as possible.
It looks
very adorable.
very similar.
I will celebrate that. Yeah. So let's go through some of what Ditto can do. Because I have at least the 3 Pokemon here, 2 of them were able to give me 2 abilities that I'm able to transform and use. So Water Gun and Leafage. So why don't we show how that works? So with Water Gun, you can see that it has a cross pattern.
Prova a sparare l'acqua a Charmander, vediamo se si arrabbia.
Anything within that cross pattern will get watered.
And I love how when you do that, you see Squirtle's shell kind of pop up on your back because you're transforming a little bit into Squirtle when you use that ability.
Yeah. Yeah, so that specific ability or move I was able to learn through Squirtle. And I created a habitat that I didn't know before. So these are made with 4 different flowers that are connected together. And you can see also that there's 6 Pokemon that can appear in this habitat. So you'll also see that there's some certain conditions. So for example, this one has time, and this one also has time as well, which is nighttime. So that means this game does support real-time clock. So whatever is set in your system, that will mirror within the game itself.
Okay.
So if it's nighttime where you're at, then it's going to be nighttime in the game, and that means that you'll have a chance to encounter this specific Pokemon.
Anche Animal Crossing è così, giusto? Lui segue il calendario e gli orari reali del mondo, tanto che se si vuole rompere il sistema si cambia il clock e ottieni le cose in maniera gratuita, diciamo.
Correct.
What's great too is that you don't have to create the same habitat over and over again. There are different ones you can create. So different things of grass, flowers, trees, any combination of the above, and other things as well. Yeah, it's definitely fun to experiment and find out kind of what you can make. So for example, here you've created a shaded grass, tree shaded grass habitat, and that'll actually have a different set of Pokemon show up than the one that we just created.
Yep.
So
Correct.
it's always fun
Questa
to
cosa
see.
quasi mi chiama Pokémon Snap comunque, il che mi piace
I
tantissimo.
was playing this that I created multiples always. Found a new one? Great. Let me see if I can create 3 more. All right. And I saw that you use leafage too, which is great. It's a great move to build habitats and do other things.
I did.
Now, as you're using these abilities too, you're using that blue bar, which is power points or PP, which, by the way, you're running a little low on, so you might want to eat a berry.
Yeah.
So in order to replenish power points or PP, as Lindsay had mentioned, all of Ditto's moves will use up power points as you use them. So you want to eat food in order to replenish. So we happen to have some berries on this tree. So I'll go ahead and pick them up. And then I'm going to open up the inventory. And you can see in this inventory, there's that kind of purple overlay that looks like it has arms. So that happens to be Ditto. All the inventory is housed inside of Ditto, which is really funny. They're a transformed Pokemon after all. So we're going to eat some food. And as you can see, that blue bar is replenished. So very
This
handy.
game has so many of those little details that just are so much fun to find too.
For sure.
Definitely, like Kevin said as well, yeah.
And since we're here, let's talk about another activity that you can do, which is crafting. So crafting is done through the workbench, which we have one placed here, but you will be able to craft more, so then you can place them around the world. And you can see right now that we have pretty limited amount of items that we can create, but they're sorted. They can be sorted through categories. You can favorite a specific item to craft, and then you can just go to your favorites tab. You can sort them in different ways. And then towards the right, let's just say that I want to craft this campfire. On the right side, you'll see underneath the label, there's nothing in your inventory. And it has a relaxation
Stavo guardando quello.
category, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
Ok.
And then also the items that you need in order to craft it. So owned, which is how many I have in my inventory, and needed. And then my favorite is that as long as you have enough items to craft it, you can create multiples. Not once. Super
I have
handy.
a lot of sturdy sticks.
And the items you craft can also be used to make habitats. So it's not just limited to like the patches of grass and trees. It's also stuff that you make.
Correct. Ooh,
Looks like we've got a visitor
something
there.
wrestling. Let's inspect it.
Who could it be? All right.
Hey, Scyther.
Pericolosissimo.
One of my favorites.
Quanto è figo Scizor.
So, Pokemon Pokopia, if you've never played a Pokemon game in the series before and don't really know much about Pokemon, this is a great entryway.
E poi la cosa bella è che loro ci parlano perché noi siamo un ditto.
The game will go through, as you befriend more Pokemon, they'll give you little kind of entries like this one here that will describe, what the Pokemon is, what type they are, the habitats that they like, time and weather. So we had talked about how time is tied to the real-time clock of the system. Weather is specifically within the game, not in the real world. So this kind of shows up randomly throughout the game. But it will be a factor in terms of how you encounter the certain Pokemon as well. And the last but not least, specialties, ideal habitat, and favorites, which we'll talk about here in a little bit.
Gonna got to open this up to see. Oh,
And as you
Recipe.
play through the game, these little different things that you keep doing, you'll keep getting rewarded, which is so satisfying in this game. And we happen to get a recipe for a storage box.
which is really great and very handy.
They'll come in handy later for sure.
Quindi per ora il gameplay loop è:
So Scyther had like a little bit of a request.
fai terraforming, crei
That's
gli
right.
habitat,
So,
alleni
I kinda
il tuo
rushed through it
ditto
really
a
quick, but we might
costruire
encounter another
un
one
ambiente
here
sano,
later, but
rilassante,
whenever Pokémon
efficiente e
have,
così via.
like, a
I Pokémon
permanent
raggiungono gli
bubble
habitat,
for their
conosci i
head,
Pokémon,
definitely wanna
aumenti
prioritize those because that could
la
potentially not
scoperta,
only
il
progress
crafting,
the story,
sblocchi altri
but also
oggetti per altri
could be
Pokémon, boom 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 boom
something that
boom.
you might need that you don't currently have in order to progress or even to create something.
So for here, Scyther is going to teach
E
cut.
poi hai anche la sorpresa di quale Pokémon esce in caso, no? Magari fai un laghetto ed escono i Seeking, no? Aggiungi il ghiaccio ed esce Seal.
All right.
Però è carino che impari le mosse così.
Now let's test
È un po' come quando sviluppi i vari ingredienti per attirare certi Pokémon o farli evolvere in Pokémon
Oh,
Snap
look, what are
comunque.
you talking about?
What
are you talking about?
I know you're gonna have to use cut to get some items here. I'm just curious to see.
Yeah, so cut is very useful in terms of not only breaking through things to get material, like D is alluding to. I want to... Yeah, look at the greenery. So as you're rebuilding this world, you'll see the Pokemon kind of react to what you're creating. So yeah, even though I've created this grass environment, I actually want to cut this grass because this is a way that I'm able to
Wow.
get certain materials. So here's the leaf. I showed about picking each item one at a time, but Ditto is also able to pick up multiple items at once by inhaling. So if I hold the
Ditto è
Y
una
button,
delle
I'm able
creature
to
più
actually
mostruose e
select
spaventose del creato.
Which, if you're like me and you like to collect all the things, like it comes in really, really handy.
I use that move on pizza all the time.
So we talked about building habitats, but another thing that you can build
Queste battute, vabbè.
which you'll get through the Pokemon Center PC,
Così
which we'll
finte.
show here in a little bit. But I'm going to place this building kit here. And so to build these building kits, you'll interact with this box that's right here in front, but you'll also need the help of certain Pokemon in order to build it. What's important, though, about why Timber is being called out is because they have a specialty called Build. And that is important in order to actually interact and complete these building projects. So when you interact with that box in front, the building kit, it'll tell you what material you need and also what Pokemon you need.
Carino.
So it shows we need 3, and underneath that it shows how many I have in my inventory, and I happen to have everything. So I can either put each one individually, put the full stack, or press plus to just put everything in at once. And then I need specifically Timber and Charmander to help build this. So let's go talk to them. Okay, so Charmander's right here. Sorry, Bulbasaur. I know you want to greet me, but gotta focus.
You're gonna have to wait.
So when you talk to a Pokemon, there's this option called Follow Me, which will have the Pokemon follow you for an activity. Say you want to go on an adventure with them, or you want them to do something specific for you. Come back to Scyther here in a second.
Just a moment, yeah.
And then we
Timber.
need Timber. So another way that you can have Pokemon follow you is that if you press up on the plus control pad, I'm playing here with the Nintendo
control.
Switch 2 Pro controller, it'll do this emote, and that will have the Pokemon follow you. So right now I have 2, but you can have...
Tra l'altro là in fondo c'era una vena e sorgente d'acqua, no? Appunto.
Pressing up, like Teresa said, is really handy. So you can just walk up to multiple Pokemon and use that ability to call everyone to you.
That's right. All right, so we're going to start building this leaf den. And it does also use real-time clock. So in about 15 minutes, this building will be built. Not all buildings will take that amount of time, so just to be aware of that. But yeah.
You can clear that out. There we go.
Now we have this pass, so we don't have to go around. But I do
Non mi
wanna
fa
talk
impazzire
to
tantissimo questa cosa.
here. Please, sir.
Poi per carità, vediamo, Ma anche in The Phantom Pain non mi faceva impazzire.
So it'll be worth trust me. Okay, here we go. So with the small logs that we just picked up, we can give these to Scyther. And Scyther has a specialty. Besides the cut ability that we've learned from Scyther, we're able to also give them the log in order to create lumber. And lumber is another great material for you to use in terms of crafting. So we'll definitely want to pick that up here in a second because we want to show how to create certain things.
Furniture and stuff like that.
Yeah. But before we do, I want to go here because Lindsay had mentioned about not just natural environments for habitats, but there's also habitats that you can create with things that you've crafted. So you can find habitats through discovery as you progress through the story, but there will also be these little shiny environments in the world, and as you inspect them, these Pokemon traces, you'll automatically log information regarding the Pokemon that might have a chance to appear there, as well as the habitat that is needed in order to get them to appear there. So, I'm not able to create.
Beh, sì, ma in realtà non c'è qualcosa di male. La battuta la capisco. Una cosa è Pokémon Time Sync. E sono quei cosi game che tecnicamente, soprattutto magari da pendolare, sei in viaggio, ti fai un po' di environment, metti a craftare, costruire degli edifici, a fine giornata lavorativa torni, vedi cosa è cresciuto, cosa ha portato come habitat, cioè è una versione, mi sembra, mistura Minecraft Animal Crossing, sono 2 giochi che non ho giocato, a parte qualche partita a Minecraft, e Harvest Moon misto Pokémon. Secondo me ci sta, sicuramente è ciò di cui ha bisogno Pokémon. Esplorare cose di questo tipo per me sono soltanto idee positive e anzi dovrebbero derivare a molti più third party, eccetera, permettere all'outsourcing di espandersi lato Pokémon Company. Pokémon Dragon Quest Builders.
They're grayed out because we haven't befriended them yet. Squirtle is colored in because they're in the world. We befriended them. So actually, let's go back to Scyther again because we were talking about their specialty here, chop. So chop, again, because as we give them small logs, they're able to transform it into, or cut them into lumber, which is another material you can use for crafting. And every Pokemon will have different specialties, so it's really important for you to befriend more Pokemon, to really leverage and collaborate with them, to build and to do different things in the world. You also have a habitat dex, so more things to collect.
This comes in handy if you're like me and you don't have the best memory, but you keep discovering new habitats.
Yes.
And sometimes these will also include, the Pokemon that are in the habitats or ones that you might have discovered the traces of. And they'll tell you kind of how to make it as well, which is great.
Yep. So just again, here as an example, you open up the habitat dex, you can see the items and the number of items you need in order to create that. So really, really helpful, especially if you're wanting to recreate that habitat in, say, another area. And then here, this is where the Pokemon requests will get logged. So as you start getting even more, you can always check back here to see, what you need to accomplish, because maybe there's a lot to do. And there certainly is a lot to do.
Yes.
And then here's the Pokemon Center, which some people may recognize. It's looking a little bit rough right now. But there is this PC. And so in the PC, there's a bunch of different menus that you'll see. There's challenges, which are everyday tasks that you'll do as you play. There's a shop, link play, which is tied to multiplayer. But I want to talk about the environment level. So by pressing the minus button, you're able to see the environment level and the comfort level of each Pokemon. So as you improve the environment, that bar will increase. But you also see here that Scyther is iffy. That's their comfort level. But Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Timber are average. And
Charmander's doing
nice.
great.
Nice.
I have no home, but that's okay. I want to prioritize my friends.
Friends
Okay,
first.
someday.
I'll come back to me later. So we can go talk to Scyther and then see how we can improve their comfort level. And so there's different ways that you can do it. You can go talk to them.
I was going to say, I think you had some lumber waiting.
Yes, we had to complete that Pokemon request first. But as Scyther mentioned, you could use the lumber to create other things. So we're going to talk to them again. And you're going to see this option.
Questo è il genere di cosa che farebbe impazzire noi bambini in macchina come passeggeri nelle gallerie o in autostrada di notte senza cristalli liquidi retroilluminati.
Right now, that's a decoration, so
Il ritmo di gioco per adulti è lento,
we'll have
ovviamente.
to come back to it later.
Those
Lentissimo.
flowers are shaking back there. Can we check
Right.
that out?
Let's find out.
Però ve lo dico, è da Pokémon Snap che aspettavo una cosa del genere.
All right.
My buddy.
Hey. Almost thought you were a human.
Pidgey's so cute.
All right. Now, Pidgey has a pretty...
E io credo che ci giocherò, sì.
They do. They have an interesting specialty, which I want to
Credo che lo
show later.
comprerò.
We'll get back
Just
to it.
because we don't quite have the item in order to showcase it.
Secondo me
just
15 minuti è solo l'inizio, Alvi. Ci saranno costruzioni da 4 ore e cose del genere. Temo sia così.
We've shown.
Well, we've
Oh, yeah.
crafted, but we haven't really made a whole lot with crafting.
Actually,
yet.
it's a good part. We haven't made any furniture, have we?
Oh, yeah.
Probably should make some of that.
It's true. We just got all that lumber. We should use
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Oh,
why don't we
we got
craft
a
some
lot.
stuff? Yeah. Lindsay, do you want to talk about the storage box?
Absolutely. So this is actually one of my favorite items because I like to collect all the things. If you make a storage box and you put it directly next to that crafting table, the crafting table will actually pull directly from that inventory rather than from yours. So if, for example, you decide to put a log or two in there, or whichever you'd like. Then instead of pulling from Ditto's stomach, you can actually.
Non ho
craft
provato
something that
Stories 3, anzi, io non ho giocato gli
little
Stories,
piece.
però il 3 dicono che sia una bombetta.
For sure. Like if you have way too much stuff in your inventory, you can pop it in that storage box and stop worrying about it.
It's the story of my life.
And as you go adventuring around, you will get a lot of stuff to collect, and your inventory will be full at times. So it's really, really beneficial to create multiple storage boxes.
And as you can see at the top right, we just completed a challenge.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
New friend.
Found a Hitmonchan.
Oh, they're working out really hard.
I respect it. All right. Joining them for some training.
That looks like you guys are hitting it off.
Oh boy, the puns. All right, so probably mentioned it, but if you see a Pokemon that has a bubble on top of them, just prioritize it because again, it might be something that you need that you don't have just yet. So
In this
here,
case,
they want stones. Oh, that's right. I dropped the stones in the
you did.
in the
Luckily,
storage
luckily
box.
there's
Hold
some
on.
right in the environment.
I can fix this, guys. Hold on.
There's two right there.
I found them.
I was like, I thought you had to. Hold on.
The environment can
had lots
provide.
of
It's okay.
Just save
I
those
big
other two
brained
for
it,
later.
and it failed me.
There's no failure here. You still managed it.
You got this. You got
We
this.
persevere.
Okay, so here we're gonna go. Use transform. What is one of my favorite moves?
Rock smash.
Rock
E quindi
Smash is
ampli
a
la
fun one.
mappa e
They're
le tue
all
opportunità.
the Dittos
Ci sono le
really
MN
great.
come Cat,
Really
Rock Smash. Erano
We
MN
actually
Rock
mentioned
Smash.
shaping your
C'era
environment. I don't know about you guys. I'm not a
C'era
big fan
forza,
of, the environment sticking out into the walkway there. So
cascata,
you can actually use
surf.
Rock Smash
Yep.
to
Volo.
shape it to your desire. And as you can see, the terrain there is just kind of sitting there. It doesn't really
Flash.
get
Era un
destroyed per
MT
se.
Rock Smash,
You can
però.
actually use that later if you decide to, build your way up a cliff or just go and make your own sort of environment area.
You can even build a house out of it.
No, la maratona di Requiem sarà completamente blind. L'unica cosa che ho giocato
Yeah, it's
in
pretty great
anteprima,
because it just
quando
feels
facevo
very
anteprime,
satisfying and rewarding
è
that
stata
you're not
la
using
demo.
anything. You're
La
just
parte di
being able
Grace
to
introduttiva e
repurpose
basta.
that material.
Nient'altro, zero.
Repurpose, reshape.
Relocate.
Quindi
Yeah.
Triple R.
molto Minecraftiano che voli.
And one thing you just saw there a moment ago was, and right now, is Teresa is actually aiming up and down while using Rock Smash. So you can not just do it using forward. You can aim and go. in
Non è un
different
limite,
directions,
Arpa, è un
which is really
gusto.
Yeah, so by aiming, I'm using the right control stick, which adjusts the camera, and that's how I'm able to be able to break those certain blocks.
Era un MN Rock Smash, ok.
good. Yeah, sometimes you want to aim up just a little bit to get to those higher.
Oh, I got ahead. I already smashed
What
it.
rock pile?
By looking up and looking down. Well, we already did that, but it's all good.
It's nice to have that reminder, though.
Yeah. They called you out on it. I love it.
Eager little Ditto, huh?
I mean, wouldn't you use Rock Smash that way, too?
Oh, that's true.
All right.
You completed their requests.
You just see me punching a mountain all day.
All
I
right.
think we're almost done building that.
We
leaf
are,
garden.
but I think so. We were talking about Pidgey, so why don't we
Yeah, I was gonna
go
say.
ahead and try to look for that item that
That I was been talking
really
about
wanna
earlier.
show.
And there's that terrain you used earlier.
Yeah. Yep.
La Pokéball
It's
dorata.
probably in there.
Smash,
Smash
smash,
it.
smash!
Ditto smash.
One thing that you want to be careful about too is when you're using Rock Smash, you'll notice it does drain your power points or PP pretty quickly. You're just gonna leave that one floating up there, T?
fine. I'll break it.
I can't help myself.
All right. Oh,
No, Dai, stiamo qua.
should have probably.
A vedervi
tested him
giocare.
here first.
Ma almeno raccogli una cosa originale.
They
Sorry,
still
I
see it
got
all.
Always
ahead
getting
of
ahead of
myself.
it.
Nothing wrong with
Again,
that.
But I
it's,
am
it's Rock
going-
Smash. It's hard not to get ahead of yourself with that.
Yep. But as we kind of talked about, we can repurpose the material in order for us to get to a point even if we can't get there before. So we're going to grab this item here
Okay.
specifically.
Oh, vedi che è una cosa
It
nuova.
is a dowsing machine. And the dowsing machine plays off really greatly with the specialty search, which we're going to go talk to Pidgey in order to highlight. But first, definitely want to finish this Pokemon request.
Gotta say it, him on chance of curiosity.
Sure did. All right. And you saw that little heart and arrow. So that's another kind of icon to showcase that the comfort level of a Pokemon has increased. So just quickly, I want to go back here to the Pokemon Center PC to show that as we were interacting with the Pokemon, their comfort level was going up. So
Good stuff. All right, back to Pidgey.
Pidgey.
Where are they?
Oh, up
there,
there.
there, okay.
hi. Oh, they're sleeping. I'm going to have to interrupt that nap. All right. So I'm going to have Pidgey follow me first. And then I'm going to equip the dowsing machine through the menu. And then I'm going to press the A button. So this now allows the Pokemon... Oh, they're going up there. Oh, that's really high.
Bye, Pidgey.
Let's try a different area.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe over here?
No, they're really wanting to go up there.
Oh, that's okay. At least
you
we know
can
it's
flip
up in
around.
that direction.
Yeah, so
Oh,
as
there
you can
comes
see...
Is that rock sweating?
It is. Okay, so as Dee mentioned, Pidgey is kind of showing that we need to go in the direction of where they're pointing at in order to go to specifically something that's being hidden within the terrain.
Ok.
And it looks like they're trying to say it's a little
I,
high.
yeah,
È come
so
il
it's,
radar.
it's a little bit higher. I don't want to go too
Yeah, you don't
far.
want to go too high up.
Just because I don't want to ruin the surprise for everybody at home to kind of see what they're looking for. But I will say that this is a great... There are a lot of collectibles in this game. And you might have seen that I was dodging quite a few of them.
Quello è un
in
Pokémon
the
Center
environment Because
distrutto.
again, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but it's for you to uncover as you're playing.
Yeah, it's really fun.
But this is a great way for you to quickly or to find more collectibles in an easy way. So you really want to leverage the
Facci vedere la
search
casa
ability,
costruita.
specialty
È passato un
alongside
quarto d'ora.
the dowsing machine in order to find those a little bit quicker.
It's also nice to spend a little bit of quality time with different Pokemon.
That is true.
Absolutely.
But since we just got a notification that the leaf den is done,
You
I'm
gotta
going to
part ways.
part ways with Pidgey. So I press and held up up on the plus control pad to get that done. We're gonna go talk to Timber here.
All right. Ta-da! Looks great.
Ok.
So you built a leaf den. Let's go take a look inside.
Yeah.
First, gotta wrap it up.
Just going to complete this Pokemon request really quickly, but Timber is essentially saying that in order for a home to be, or a building to be complete, you need to put furniture in it. At the very least 3 items. So we're just going to go inside. You know what? Since Charmander is here, I'll just take them with me. Let's go inspect it.
Yeah.
Sembra un mostro di Little Nightmares per
Looks
come è entrata.
fantastic.
So it's pretty small.
Nice and homey.
It's pretty small.
Carino.
But we're going to go ahead and decorate it with the items that we crafted just earlier. So we're going to put
come una
that
Pokéball.
table, put that chair, put this bed here.
And
Completed it.
boom,
But I
3
am
pieces of
also
furniture.
going to add this campfire. And don't worry about everything being, built with leaves and
appunto.
sticks. I want to show Charmander's burn specialty. So whenever they're following you and they're near an item that might be burnable, they're able to light it. So, for example, this campfire. And even though you've encountered or befriended this Pokemon through their natural habitat or the habitat that they preferred, you can always relocate them into a different area. So, for example, by talking to Charmander here, you have this option here that says want to move in.
You sure can.
And so now this is Charmander's new...
Ok, chissà cosa serve il comfort
Yeah.
level.
Great.
And
They're
if we go back into the Pokédex too, you can kind of see here, ideal habitat warm. So say that outside, you can get a little bit drafty, maybe sometimes wet because of the rain. So maybe you do want to put certain Pokemon like Charmander into a home where they can be protected and a little bit cozier. So
No.
I already made
Very
themselves look
cozy.
cozy. Look at that.
There's
Taking
a bed
nap
right
on
there,
the-
Charmander.
All right. Hey, you don't choose where you want to
It's
take
been
a
a
nap,
long
okay?
day
That's
for
true.
Let
That's
them
true.
be who they want to be. Let them sleep where they want to sleep.
Love it.
Who among us
fine.
hasn't fallen asleep on the couch instead of going to bed?
Oh, wait, they're outside here. Okay.
I think we woke him up from laughing too.
It's because I forgot to dismiss them.
Oh,
there
that's
you
right.
go.
That's okay. I'm sure they appreciate that house, especially if it starts to rain.
Non ci faranno vedere altro, mi sa.
Okay.
All right. I think that about covers for the single player experience. But we're going to set up now for the other part, which is the multiplayer mode of the game.
Okay.
We're really excited to show a little bit of that because it is one of the multiplayer modes in the game. So we're just going to set it up. We'll be right back.
Ci sono
Hi
multiple
everyone, welcome
modalità
back.
multiplayer.
We just finished setting it up, so hopefully it was really quick on your side. But yeah, let's jump right into it. All right, so this is one of the multiplayer modes that you'll be able to interact in the full game. This is Pallet Town. So what you're about to see has been built specifically, especially for this segment. So you'll start seeing things that might not be in your specific town, but also certain things that have been set here are not going to be indicative of what the full game is going to be experienced. But we just wanted to give a shout out on that just because of what we're going to start showing here. So anyway, we got starting from the left, Kevin, myself, Demetrius, and Lindsay. All right. And this is Pallet Town, which up to 4 players can play local wireless or online. We're playing in local wireless today. But also up to 2 players can play in game share. So even though this is a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive game, only the Nintendo Switch 2 system can do the game share feature. But the Nintendo Switch 2 system can share with either a Nintendo Switch 2 system or a Nintendo Switch system. So those players can kind of give a try to see what the game is all about, and it's specifically for this area. So this is my Pallet Town, and so it's a little bit populated right now. So we're gonna
C'è
kind
passata
of go
giratina.
off in our different directions. If you guys want to start creating some habitats with your abilities or moves, I'm going to access this. So any item that has a mirror will allow you to change the appearance. So we talked about it in the single player portion of the segment that when you first start the game, you'll be able to customize. So this is kind of very similar to that menu. So you can see you could change hairstyle. You could change the color of your hair. I'm going to go with blue. I keep the outfit. Change my top to pink. Pants, that's close to jeans. I'm gonna go with the pink hat. Maybe a black bag. Maybe blue. Bright blue. Yeah, that's cute. And some bright blue shoes. That looks good. I like that. Cool. I will transform. And there we go. That's great. So here's a workbench. I'm actually gonna grab it.
No, è un
quickly
gioco-
and
è un gioco
relocate
lento.
it. Maybe I might
Non è
keep it
necessariamente
for
un
later.
difetto, ma è un gioco lento.
I'm also gonna start cutting.
Bisogna vedere poi quando fa l'effetto
some
snowball che
grass
succede.
here. Maybe get some material that we don't have right now. And as we talked about before, in order to get
Però in
say,
multiplayer
certain
coop sembra
material, you can
carino.
also use Ditto's abilities, not
Facciamo il
just
villaggio
for
con
creating
Frapollo.
habitats. So we
Frapollo, Saido.
hadn't encountered this specific
Costruiamo-
habitat before, so that's why we're seeing it again in this mode. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut so I can get some
Sì, è normale.
more leaves.
Che perché per Pokémon è già una
Oh,
sorpresa, però è
there's something
normale.
shaking over here. We'll go inspect it.
T, should I go ahead and start putting some materials in the Pokemon Center for you? Or
But yeah, let me.
Chissà se
go
ci sono
over there
gli
really quickly
shiny.
just
Penso
to
di
kind
no,
of
penso di
highlight,
no. Magari alla fine,
that
end
Pokemon
game.
Center. So In this palette town, again, this is on my system, so I've invited the other players to come and build on my town. Very expressing it's my town. So anything that they build is going to be on my system.
You're
but
welcome.
if they're wanting, I'm wanting to build the other players' towns, I have to go over to their town, which will look completely different from mine. So you'll see that the Pokemon Center has a little kind of building kit area to interact with. And as you can see that it takes a certain amount of material. Again, this is not indicative of what the final game will look like. It's just especially for this segment because we want to show how it transforms and what the Pokemon Center looks like when it's built. So I happen to have all the material, but I'm missing a Pokemon that has the build specialty. And we need Scyther as well. So let's see if we can...
Scyther's right by me.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to finish building this habitat here because I know from the previous, for the single-player game, Timber was able to appear in this kind of habitat. So we're going to try for it again and be hopeful that they appear. And again, because this is my save file or save data, I have to interact with the Pokemon in order for the other players to be able to collaborate together with them too.
Here.
That's okay. We can do some teamwork.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good team effort.
You guys are creating all these habitats, and I'm like, I have to inspect and talk to everybody. Look at all these friends.
They're popular.
We can't help it.
È pericolosissimo un Magby lì.
Which reminds me, did we create over here?
All right, here's Magby. All right, interact with maybe one more. Hey, Charmander.
Oh, good. You may need them for later.
Yeah.
So here. Here.
Sono super coscienti di sé i Pokémon comunque.
Let's see if maybe that rock, shaded rock area.
Yeah, I built that
Look
up.
at this. Come on. Pokemon with build specialty. Come on. Woo! Watch
Che
out.
bello Machop.
Actually, I think there's a Makuhita here that pretty sure
Perfect.
the
Oh, there we go.
Machop also has the build
È un
specialty, so
gacha.
I'm gonna have them follow me.
Put those muscles to work.
Yeah, and hopefully Scyther. I know you're having a conversation with Charmander right now, but really need you, buddy.
Ok, a vederlo così
Let's go
però
here.
sembra stancare,
And there we go. So,
Cioè devi riuscire a
since they've
creare
all been
un...
highlighted, I'm gonna go ahead and have them start rebuilding the Pokemon Center.
Ok. Sarà fatto alle 5
All
del
right,
pomeriggio.
so as you can see, it's going to be very relatively quickly for this Pokemon Center to be rebuilt. Again, it's not indicative of what is going to be in the full game, but we really want to showcase what it will
l'hanno
look like
accelerato
once it's
qua.
completed, because it is really cool.
Hey, I was creating a habitat with that.
There's actually one over here too, though.
Oh, is there? Okay. Okay.
All right, we'll be right back to check that out. But I do want to show some other moves that Diddle can do that we weren't able to do or show in the single player gameplay. So here's Rototiller. With Rototiller, you're able to till the soil. That's really perfect for growing crops. Another really cool ability that Rototiller can do is if you highlight a plant or even a flower, or a vegetable, you're able to relocate something that maybe you've planted it in an area that you didn't quite want to, or maybe you wanted to relocate that flower to, I don't know, maybe decorate it somewhere else, or maybe even to create a flower habitat like this one. So really cool feature with the Rototiller.
Ok.
There's so many Pokemon now.
There are. And so many friends. All right, so the Pokemon Center is rebuilt.
E che ci
Done.
facciamo?
We're going to go talk to Machop to complete it.
Ci saranno i
And I
Chingling,
think
no?
you said
Nelle
this,
fiori o
but,
cose del
that is
genere.
much faster than it
Era
looks.
carino Bellsprout lì.
Yes. Look at that.
Ok, bellissimo. E poi? Che ci fai?
Yes.
Non ci puoi portare Pokémon selvatici.
You
Tu
can
sei un
go
Pokémon.
inside, but just for the sake of
Ah.
surprise, for when the game comes out, we're gonna leave that for you to uncover when the game comes
Vabbè,
out.
però c'è scritto che ti fai pipì.
So I'm gonna go over here and look, this area looks like it could be rebuilt. What do you guys think?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's set a challenge here. In about 10 minutes, let's see what we can do with this space. I'm gonna put the workbench here for
thank
you
you.
guys to kind of start. Kind of working through. I'll go out and see if I can find some items that we can use to decorate it. So I'll be right back. In the meantime, I want to showcase some other abilities that Ditto has.
C'è un villaggio
So they're not in
È molto
the
Minecraft.
wheel or in the move wheel here, but Ditto can transform into a Lapras when in water and be able to navigate across large bodies of water. Really, really handy for when you're wanting to get from point A to point B. This is an ability that you'll be able to get as you play through the game. So you can kind of see this area here that's been especially built for the segment. So we had talked about building through building kits, but you're also able to build block by block and really develop the area how you really want it to look like. And so as long as the building has 4 walls and is like at least 2 blocks in height, that is considered a building. But you can get pretty tall buildings if you want to. And you can see also that there's these lampposts and also these electricity poles. So there is electricity in the game, and it's all being generated by those windmills. So there's some really interesting things that you can do to light up your area, because there might be some items that will require electricity. So you can kind of see here different things that you can do with your world. Like there's that upward staircase and this little garden. And here's some 2 houses here that are built from building kits. So we're gonna go into this one and see how you can decorate the inside to really however you want. So you could see here there's some really cute Pokemon plush toys, and also some really comfortable looking themed
È delizioso,
items.
I
però
want that Dragonite stuffy in real life.
un po'
Seriously.
sento
Yeah,
il...
it's so cute. And
la
as I
palpebra
mentioned, with the
che-
electricity, you could turn
Poi
on
dipende,
and off
probabilmente è solo...
lamps.
non lo so.
There might be some other things that run through electricity, so really fun.
Sì, però è
items
fine a
for
se
you
stesso,
to
cioè
discover.
decori
And
e
who
hai
knows, maybe you'll
decorato.
be able to craft them too in the
Per
whole
guardarlo.
game.
Bisogna
And
capire cos'è il
also,
comfort.
I really like the stage. You can also rock out, maybe build a concert with your friends. Like emo, thank you for coming. And speaking of emotes, so I can interact with the emote wheel here by pressing down on the plus control pad. But in addition, if I press the plus button, and you can see all the different emotes. But there's also preset messages that you can use in order to
No,
communicate with
esatto,
friends.
FG Photo, lo so,
But
certo.
if you have a
Certo,
Nintendo
ci sono
Switch
persone che hanno
online,
migliaia di ore su Animal Crossing
game chat,
perché
you're
poi crei un loop in cui stai semplicemente decorando come se fosse una biosfera il tuo gioco. Lo capisco, assolutamente.
in order to, really get the most out of interacting and communicating and really building a community, not only just inside the game with the Pokemon, but also with your friends. Great, we're gonna go back to the other area, but before I do, I kind of want to see if I can get up to a really high point. Oh yeah, I said I was going to grab stuff for us to decorate. Before I forget, let me grab the side table, this beach chair.
We've got a ladder going up the side rather than
grab.
the stairs.
Okay, I'm creating crafting some furniture.
Copy.
I want to completely remove everything.
No, non trovo sbagliato
Come
come lo stanno
campfire.
comunicando stavolta, perché vederlo giocato mi fa piacere. Ci sta, è un extra. E non possono rivelarti
Alright.
troppo all'inizio.
To get to a really,
Non è
really
frizzantissimo, ma...
high point here. And show one more move that Ditto uses.
Alla
So,
fine io passavo tempo innominabile a fare i villaggi in Dark Cloud 2, E c'era un decimo di questa possibilità.
into
Però forse avere un decimo aiutava per avere degli obiettivi più concreti. Bisogna vedere.
And the
Si
the
vola.
Dragonite moves will use power points, so you can see the blue bar. It's slowly depleting as I use it. So same way as the other Ditto moves, you will need to eat food in order to replenish those power points. So really use them wisely. Okay, it seems like everybody's been doing some really great progress here. Is there anything I can help contribute? 'Cause you guys are
Probably use some more
building
furniture
like
up on the roof if you
crazy.
want.
All right, I'm gonna put this table here. I wasn't completely lazy, I promise. I like got some stuff.
We weren't going to call you out.
You know, it's reconnaissance, man. You're always looking out for new.
Vedete, si sta decorando.
I got
Look what I
distracted.
built.
I found
Or brought, I
Tyranitar.
mean. Here, I'm gonna build 4 stool or log
Esatto, se ci
chairs for
sono
us, so we can sit in them.
300 Pokémon, collezionarli, fare il Pokédex, creare il loro habitat. Oh, è un time sync, ma per ora non mi sembra affatto insufficiente. Bisogna vedere a chi ha un certo gusto, magari come il mio, a cui piace fare questo, però tu e Degree, quanto tiene
I
Hook.
think there's a charm in here, right?
Yep, I got 'em
Oh,
right
you got
now.
it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
bringing 'em right
I won't take that away from you.
They're on their way.
Ma ragazzi,
Okay, how are we on
a chi non
time?
piace per nulla lo capisco, però provate a immaginare questo. Io lo sto immaginando come quando decoravo la macchina in Need for Speed Underground 2. Per me è la stessa cosa.
And this one.
Let's see.
All right, perfect.
Would it be?
How do you guys feel about a sunroof?
That
Yeah, I
sounds
like
good.
it.
Oh,
Get some natural light
actually,
in there.
sunroof is
Great.
perfect. How do I get up there so I can put this up
On
there?
on the left hand as your
Look at you guys
We
There
got you.
go.
thinking
We got
with
you.
your noggins, building a ladder.
Teamwork.
There's also a habitat inside the bed with a plush. So
All right, here's a beach chair with a parasol.
Nice.
Yeah, take some rest. Well earned rest. Well, did some work here.
Sì, ma stai ricaricando i
All
pippini.
right, Lindsay caught
me.
me. Snoozing
Cioè,
on the
riposarsi,
jet-
sta servendo qualcosa?
All right, I'll go away.
Oh, I was going to join you.
There's only room for one.
Nope, we got 2 right there.
where was the beach chair? Right.
Ooh,
Oh, we got
actually,
that.
You know, I was working hard. I'm going
I
to take a
want to
little nap.
do. I want to see if I can do this. Let's find out.
I'm gonna set up a little table right here.
Whoops. Whoa.
Right there. Oh yeah, perfect.
Yes, we do have hatch windows. Perfect.
I might not be
And we
able
made a
to
habitat.
build this quickly. We're on a time crunch here, and I'm like, can I do it?
We got a habitat
You can
up
totally
top,
do it.
habitat below.
Ok, sta facendo una piscina.
It's a habitat.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, the water isn't able to flow far enough. All right. Have to find another way.
You gotta go with the flow.
Let's see what you did.
Well, you know what? I'll just build a little staircase for us to go to the beach from here.
E perché l'acqua non
Power.
arriva?
Let's see, what else do I have in my inventory? Ooh, nah, I can't do that. Or maybe, why not? Since this is our little house that we're building, I'm just gonna go ahead and...
Does anybody need some lumber? I have a bunch.
Here, I'm just gonna put down a storage box.
Combi, ok.
Oh yeah, great idea.
Lapina.
Plant some beans.
So it's right next to the crafting table.
Va bene, abbiamo capito però.
Making my way. How is this looking? This looks really nice.
Hey, D.
We're doing
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Would you be able to bring, or somebody be able to bring Squirtle?
Yeah, I'm on it.
You got it?
C'è un Tiranitar
Or
lì.
actually, not
Squirtle,
Squirtle,
Squirtle.
sorry.
Non sembra che ci sia grande epicità con i Pokémon
is a-
forti o rari.
I did see a Bellsprout.
Yep, I'm looking right at them.
You got him?
Yep, I just gotta go talk to him. Hi, Bellsprout.
Oh, I'm right next to Swirl. I'll grab him.
I'm good.
Sorry, I
didn't
got
need
you a little wet
Squirtle.
there.
I'm good. I wanted specifically Bellsprout. I
Okay.
want to really quickly show this because it's really, really cool.
Actually, I think you might need to.
I
yeah,
talk to them?
they want to meet you first.
All right, let me grab them.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you for spotting them.
Yep.
Okay. So Bellsprout has a specialty, which is grow. and I'm gonna have them follow me because with the vegetable patch that I just grew on the backyard, it will take some time for it to grow because, you know, things need light and water and nutrients. But with Bellsprout's help, I'll be able to use their specialty to make this go just a little bit faster. So you can see now the beans that I just planted here are sprouting, which means that I'll be able to...
I'm finding so many Pokemon traces.
I'll be able to use the fruits of Bellsprout's labor in the very near future. Thanks, Bellsprout. Okay, guys. Let's see. Do we think we're done?
Yeah, this is looking good.
We're
I
pretty
think we're
good.
Nice. I have one more final touch.
Do it. You got 1 minute, sir.
I'm going as fast as I can.
I believe. What, do you need any help?
No, I think I got it.
Okay.
Although I might need help from Charmander.
Oh,
I've
where
got him
did
right here.
We're
they
gonna find
go?
Charmander.
He's right here. I've got him.
Oh, okay, you got it.
They're
All right.
right there?
I'm gonna do one more
Oh,
thing.
where you at?
Ooh, I don't want
Oh, can you come up? Can they come up this ladder to light these torches up top?
Probably
I
not
don't
the
think they
ladder, but we
can.
can.
Okay,
And-
never mind.
hold
Never
on.
Ha
mind.
finito i
No,
PP.
I've got some terrain. I'll just put it down for them.
Okay.
I'm so hungry.
Seriously.
In real life and in the game.
Ok.
That makes 2 of us.
Yeah.
Or 3 of us.
All right, I think we need to call it, guys. What do you think?
I think it looks great.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just
So
gonna
close.
put one more thing, which is a little thing.
Lui vuole accendere il fuoco sopra.
Okay,
Fategli accendere il fuoco
Want to
sopra.
Light the torches.
Okay,
Siamo
go for
stati
it.
qua un'ora.
See
Oh, it worked. There you
Trying to
go.
hop up. I think you need to put one more. Oh, there
Nope.
they go.
They've got him.
Oh, they're
You just
hard
gotta
at
look
work.
at it.
Come on,
Oh.
Charmander.
Come on, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
one more.
believe.
Ok.
Ah, they're so
believe.
happy.
I believe.
Yeah,
One
nice
last one.
job, guys.
One.
All
There we
right,
go.
I
Nice.
think
Got the quartets.
this is a good place to wrap up. So one more final thing that we really want to show that you'll be able to do not only in multiplayer mode, we're just showing it because it's a great way to kind of highlight these wonderful game moments, but also in single player. You'll be able to use the Pokédex as a camera
Oh, carino.
in order to snap some shots.
on the photo.
Yeah,
Pokémon
they really
Snap.
want to. But you can do landscape, you can also
Io mi
do
ricordo, mi
selfie.
divertivo a far mangiare i Magnemite e farli avvicinare, farlo diventare Magneton.
You can change
Tutte le mie carte Pokémon che mi avrebbero arricchito rubate dai bulli delle medie.
little facial. little- You could
Some
also,
expressions there.
yeah, you could do emotes, little facial
Add little
expressions. You
frames,
could change your
filters.
frames, your filters. I'm gonna go with a vignette. Why not?
All right.
Nah, you know what? No, I want color.
Yeah, let's go.
Pop.
C'è bisogno
Yeah,
di fare
there we go.
così.
All right, look at it. Charmander is
Yeah,
really
yeah,
happy about
bravissimo.
being in the photo too. I'm gonna change. Yeah, that's a good little. Let's see. Make sure everybody's in scene. Lindsay, do you mind moving?
I mean, sure, for you.
Non è una live. Abbiamo capito. Siete carini.
Here we go, guys.
Wrap up.
3.
Oh no, non sono Kigley.
Sorry.
Charmander photobombing still.
All right, on
Okay.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
Nah, Charmander
That was a little rough.
Oh, perfect.
really wants to be in the photo.
He does.
I think
You
you
know,
should
you
take
know,
a selfie.
it
Hang on, you want to
Come
do
on.
it.
Who am I to refuse Charmander?
Look at this. This
Who am I to refuse
Little
Charmander? Like,
baby.
All right.
really?
little baby. It's so cute. It's amazing. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that about wraps it up. So
Yep.
yeah, just wanted to again re-highlight Pokemon Pocopia's 1 to 4 player game. It's a cozy life sim. It's coming out in a couple weeks. We're really excited to be
Yeah.
playing it. There's so much to do. There's so much to collect. As you really rebuild this world with not only your real life friends, but your Pokemon friends as well. So we're hope you guys get to try it out
March 5th.
March 5th. So yeah, thanks for watching and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
Io ero curioso di vedere un approfondimento di Pocopia. Non sono dispiaciuto di averlo visto. Sarò interessato anche a sentirne un po' parlare nei prossimi giorni quando si avvicina la release. Io non penso che lo giocherò al lancio con tutto l'universo che mi aspetta di cose da fare, compreso il trasloco. Però sì, sono soddisfatto di averlo visto. Non ho quasi niente da dire, abbiamo commentato in tempo reale. È grazioso e sa quello che vuole essere, è derivativo di progetti che conosciamo bene o male, io non in maniera super approfondita, ma per vie traverse li ho sempre vissuti, giocati o commentati da altri. Per questo magari lo percepisco meno noioso, perché non ho 1000 ore di Animal Crossing sulle spalle e probabilmente la mia capacità di fare un parallelo è molto poca. Potrebbe però stufarmi anche molto in fretta, è questo il problema. Io ho bisogno di avere un uncino. Per esempio in titoli come Dark Cloud avevi dei premi se lo facevi, qua invece è un guarda che bella la casa del mio Charmander. Ok, ma quanto complessa può essere? Se sono 2 sedie e un falò. Sono curioso però, perché se i Pokémon sono centinaia, allora qualcosa deve succedere. Sembra grazioso, davvero, davvero. Il prezzo è sempre alto e sta roba è quel che è. Boh, ne riparleremo. Certamente e con interesse. E non posso che ringraziarvi. Grazie, chicos. E chicas. Ci certamente più che aggiorniamo. L'idea è buona. È diversa dal solito. Sfrutta la proprietà intellettuale Pokémon finalmente in modo originale. Cosa che doveva succedere tante volte, tanti anni fa. Buon riposo. Buonanotte. Semperfi. Ci vediamo domani con il finale di Ace Combat 3. Per pochi immagino, ma di qualità. Ciao ragazzi.